All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights, early edition.
This is Weeknights, and the vibes are right. Oh, stop the presses.
Baby girl, drop your dresses.
I forgot. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not on my phone. I can't do
Nope.
hearts. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know what people do for. I don't know. But happy Valentine's Day, everybody. AKA Happy Friday. I don't know. Yeah. Look at that. I hope y'all all find love in a hopeless place. I'm kidding.
Oh, snap. That was wild. All right. Speaking of hopeless places.
Okay, let me bring it back. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? That's not
It's a
great either.
classic.
But
It's a classic.
but the messaging. Clearly, I have a fucked up sense of reality. Anyway.
So speaking of hopeless places,
Mm-hmm.
some things have happened in America that we're here to report on.
Okay.
And so this is from Routers. It
Yep.
says TikTok returns on Apple, Google, U.S. app stores as Trump delays ban. What?
Yeah.
And so yesterday, TikTok returned to the U.S. app stores of Apple and Google on Thursday as President Donald Trump delayed a ban on the Chinese-owned social media app and assured the tech giants they would not be fined for distributing or maintaining it.
Yep. And this is what I don't know if anyone can see this, but this is
We
what was
can't. We just there you go. Now, yep.
that's what was there when you
Yep.
opened TikTok yesterday.
Yep. Trump said on Thursday that his 75-day deadline on TikTok could be extended.
Okay.
Trump said that he was in talks with multiple people over TikTok's purchase and would likely have a decision on the app's future in February. Also, I think it's worth saying here, analysts estimate TikTok could be worth as much as $50 billion. Not bad. That's pretty awesome if you ask me.
It is.
You have to tell your Valentine's Day guests to be quiet while we pod.
The ghost of boyfriends past.
You can entertain them after the pod. That's why we're recording early.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so
TikTok is back for those who lost it.
for the foolish people who deleted
I mean,
or people who got a new phone, or some people have said that they've updated. Apple didn't update, and after the Apple update happened, they couldn't access the apps. So, I mean,
okay.
I have not had that problem. I never had a stoppage of service when it came to TikTok, so I don't, other than the shutdown itself. But
Right.
yeah, I don't. I mean, good for you guys. And I guess TikTok lives to see another few days. I don't know, because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Me either, but I think it's interesting that one, the 75-day deadline could be extended, and two, that the president is saying he will have a decision likely before the end of February.
I guess is good, instead of it kind of hanging out there the way it did last year, and then it came down to the wire, and people were like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do," and you've got all the people crying on the internet,
On camera.
literally crying on camera because they're afraid of losing the app. So I know it sounds ridiculous, but
The boomers be looking at us like, you pussies.
idiot. Just idiots though, because like, what do y'all? Where are your priorities?
But
But
the boomers were alive for the Great Depression, no?
I don't know what
Yeah,
the years are,
I'm
but
about to look it up. But I believe yes.
but I think that what I had to remind myself of
No, they did
is
not. 1946 to 1964.
yeah, because I'm like, okay, yeah,
Good thing we looked it up.
yeah. That's why I didn't want to answer because I was like,
If I'm listen, I'm okay with being wrong.
I'm
That's why
okay
we
with
look
being
things
wrong
up.
too. I just didn't think that. I just didn't know. But it didn't sound right to me, so I didn't. I didn't want to co-sign.
That's okay. I was ready to be
Um,
wrong and strong if need be, but actually we got phones. Might as well look it up.
yeah, of course. That's the
But
fact checking is important. At least to some of us, it is.
the journalist
Um,
with integrity,
yeah, fair and balanced news.
you can sit. Oof. All right, next topic.
No,
So
no, wait. What I was gonna say is though, just to speak to that point real quick, is no, I didn't totally understand the crying on camera and all of that. I think it's kind of silly to, and roast me if you need to, but I think it's silly when people turn on the camera and cry, like immediately start crying. It go collect yourself and then come back and say what you have to say. I don't like the crying on camera business. I do not
neither.
like because I feel like it's gratuitous. It's like it's one thing to be having a conversation or s- um sharing your content, right? Or recording something and in the middle of it you start to cry. But like the people who turn on the camera because they're crying is weird to me. Like
I agree.
so weird to me. But anyway,
And crying over
um
TikTok is weird too.
well, okay, so I wanted to speak to that and say that I do understand that for some people content creation is their livelihood. I think a lot of creators are now saying that they learned that you can't just create on one platform because when you do that, you run the risk of losing that one thing. You want to be able to continue your business, but if the place where you do your business doesn't exist anymore, what's your backup plan? So I think it taught a lot of people a very good lesson, but I do believe that that's why a lot of people were so up in arms about it because that's one. And then a lot of people have talked about their mental health and how on TikTok it's easier to find community. So a lot of people were disappointed when TikTok was going away because these communities that they have found wouldn't be there anymore. Um, so I mean, some people may find the idea of connecting on the internet to be trivial or silly. But the reality of the situation is TikTok is the app that curates to your interests and experiences the most. So it makes sense that people would, and it makes interacting with people very easy. You don't even have to commit to following someone to continue to receive their content if you're on TikTok and you use it the way it's intended to be used. So I think that's part of it. I think there's that duality there. I think that there's those people who really were looking for connection and community and found it there. And then there's also the people who just simply were making money off of it. And because that last couple of weeks too, a lot of creators were like, I can't even like things I've sold. We're like in a freeze and we're not getting paid. It was a whole thing. So yeah, but you know, over here defending the TikTok creators.
Yep, you are.
I am, but because those two things I understood. I just it sounds logical to me. But anyway, we can move
You
on.
know, I'm curious if this next thing sounds logical to you.
Okay.
So the Wayans family is going to be inducted into the NAACP Image Awards Hall of Fame. I'm going to say it again. The Wayans family is going to be inducted into the NAACP Image Awards Hall of Fame. Also, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's first album, is being inducted into the Grammys Hall of Fame. Is it logical that everyone has a Hall of Fame?
I said to you off pod, if everyone has a Hall of Fame, is there really a Hall of Fame?
Right. And I said, that's the question.
Um, I think the different spaces have different audiences. And while those audiences may overlap, they're not always the same. So the NAACP versus the Grammys just seem miles apart from one another in my eyes.
Okay.
I could see why the NAACP would want to have their own. It also covers a wider range of topics. Not topics, categories.
Categories.
So I understand why the NAACP would want to have some sort of entity to memorialize the most prominent stars within their reach. So, and the Grammys having a Hall of Fame, isn't the Grammys the Hall of Fame? I feel like now, okay, so while I understand why the NAACP has one, I kind of don't understand why the Grammys has one, because the Grammys to me is the Hall of Fame. And there is a rock and roll Hall of Fame that has been expanded to include other genres. It's not literally rock and roll only.
Right.
That's no, it's not a bad example, but
How old does an organization have to be for them to have a Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I don't think there's a number on that.
So we could just start a Hall of Fame right now?
We could start the Weeknights
The
Hall of Fame.
Weeknights Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Who would we put in it first? Who would you want to put in the Weeknights Hall of Fame first? Tell me. It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be an artist. It doesn't have to be an actor. It could be anybody. Who would you put in?
Ma'am.
Nas?
Gotta
I
put
like that.
Nas. Come
I
on.
like that. I would agree. I would agree with that. I would support that.
Come on. Nas, Hove.
Yeah. I mean, I probably was gonna go Ho, but either one is fine. You know,
Gotta
definitely
gotta
top
gotta
five.
start with gotta start with Nas, Hove. Come on.
Yeah. I would put we don't
I
talk
guess
about
we
him a
gotta
lot.
figure out what are our categories, because we don't just do music up here.
Well, I was just about to say we don't talk about him a lot, but I would totally put Spike Lee in there.
There you go. The film section.
We gotta have a film section.
Gotta have a film section.
Now,
He would be in the Director Hall of Fame.
yes. Now, my question is, how diverse we gonna get?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights.
Well, will there be DEI concerns?
We're only going based off merit.
Will there be DEI concerns? Because do we have to let them in?
We're only going based off of merit. Sorry. Blame the president. That was a clip. Absolutely got to be a clip.
Because I'm just thinking, like, oh, everybody we said so far was black.
Nah, listen, I'm a spark it.
Uh-huh.
I gotta throw somebody in there off rip. That's Christopher Nolan. If we doing, directors for the Hall of Fame, I
I was
gotta throw
gonna say De
Christopher
Niro.
Nolan in there.
Christopher Nolan's great. Christopher
Did you
Nolan's
say
great.
De Niro as a director?
Not as a director, but I'm
Oh,
saying
oh,
that was gonna be my first white person.
it's been fun potting with you. We'll be canceled after this episode. That should just be the name of this episode. We shouldn't even do it how we normally do. We should put "We'll be canceled after this episode."
That could be our description today.
We'll be canceled after this episode with the timestamp. Fast forward to this number if you want to know why we'll be canceled after this episode.
I mean, y'all know how I feel about De Niro. I just he would be my first white person.
Listen, I'm just saying. No, you got to throw Denzel in there if we're doing
Of
actors.
course, of course. You
Come
know,
on, Al Pacino,
another strong white man.
Brad Pitt.
Oof. Sure.
You don't like Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt
You
gets
said
busy.
merits. I don't know. I've never been like, ooh, Brad Pitt.
Fight Club and Troy. That's it.
Okay, all right. You got me. As soon as you said Fight Club, I'm there.
Fight Club and Troy. Like,
Yeah. No.
I would like to nominate. I'd like to nominate Vince Vaughn
Really?
for the comedy section of this Hall of Fame.
I don't.
Come
You
on,
know
Wedding
what?
Crashers.
No. You know what? You said Vince Vaughn, but I heard it transposed somehow in my mind to Vin Diesel. That's
I
why
would not.
I was like, huh? No, I
not
know who you're
nominate
talking about. I know, of course.
In fact,
Vince Vaughn is great.
I would like to propose a ban on Vin Diesel from our Hall of Fame.
Okay, now you're really getting in your white boy bag. All right, let me see. Let me think.
Come on, Vince Vaughn. How you not gonna have Vince Vaughn in there, man?
Okay, have we inducted any
for a
women
white
yet?
for a white director, I gotta put Clint Eastwood in there.
Oh, Clint Eastwood. Now, yes.
That's
yes.
a director right there.
Yes.
People are gonna watch this and kill us because we're just throwing randoms out there. And even me, I'm looking around my DVDs right now, and I'm purposely not saying like all the flyest names. I'm trying to get a little spicy first.
You trying to niche down a little bit?
You know what I mean?
Okay, there's no women here, so I am gonna have to pull the DEI card.
Oh, come on, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. I mean, number one.
Come on,
Number
Viola
one.
Davis. What else you got? Let me see.
Queen Latifah.
For what category?
I don't even know what category we would put her in. She would have to get the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, Queen Latifah. I'm with that.
Ooh.
Oh, what's Hey Auntie? What's her name?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Gotta put Angela Bassett in there.
Mary J. Blige, aka Thighs.
Yep. I
Come on, Podcaster Hall of Fame.
Mary been struggling. That's the only reason I made that face, because I've been seeing some of the videos from the tour, and
It's not my business.
Mary
Beyonce.
gotta slow down if she need to.
Beyonce, Serena Williams.
Oh, of course.
Venus Williams.
Check.
What's the lady with all the flips they keep trying to ban and then they reinstate?
Simone Biles.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. I know you're not gonna want to put LeBron in there, but we got to. Kobe. I know you don't want to, but we got to. Okay, but even before we get to LeBron, we got to put Kobe in there as a posthumous inductee.
Kobe, Jordan, Dennis Rodman,
Shaq.
Shaq. Got to put Shaq.
What's the guy? Who's the guy from? Oh, why don't I remember his name? I went to school when he was coach of the Steelers. Mike. the head coach of the Steelers. Hold on.
You looking it up?
Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank on that? Mike Tomlin.
Tomlin?
Yeah, we gotta put Mike Tomlin up there.
Like Tomlin? I'm with that.
Yeah, we gotta put
I'm
Mike
cool with
Tomlin
that.
up there. Um, who else we got? I'm not good when it comes to the athletes, but Coco Gauff. Is she too young?
Yeah, I
She's like
think it's a
she's
little
like
too early.
23.
It's a little early. It's a
It's a
little
little
early.
early for that.
A
All
little
right,
early.
we
Not
catch
for Hall of
her
Fame. Not for Hall of Fame.
we catch her in a few years.
Oh, come on,
Um,
Jack Nicholas? You don't rock with Jack Nicholas?
the actor?
Yeah.
You mean Jack Nicholson?
Nicholson, my bad.
Like,
My
wait,
bad.
are we have we gotten our wires crossed?
My bad. My bad.
Who
My
is
bad.
that?
My
Oh,
bad.
I love Jack Nicholson. Oh my gosh.
Jack Nicholson? You see, I'm purposely trying to get all the whites off.
Man, who else? Who we putting in the these are just our nominees because we have to pare it down and create a set,
Oh,
kind of like
you
the
gotta
Oscar
try to
world.
have mad, wild, crazy nominees, but then
Yeah,
narrow it down to like one or two
exactly.
per category.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, is there a category we're missing? I mean, there's a bunch of categories we're missing. What about R&B? Oh,
I said Mary.
Mary, Stevie.
Yeah.
Why?
You did that on purpose.
What does that mean? That doesn't change. Whatever.
They gotta be alive or not.
No, I mean Kobe is no longer with us, and I feel like he is a good contender, great contender.
So I'm doing Whitney.
Absolutely.
Um I'm doing Luther.
Hmm.
Yeah. For R&B. Um I know this is controversial, but since we're getting canceled anyway, I'm putting R. Kelly on the nominations. Gotta do it. It's the greatest R&B act of our time.
You really do want us to kick canceled.
We're already getting canceled. I might as well go out swinging. You know what I'm saying?
I can't co-sign that, but um, hmm,
For rap groups, I'd like to nominate Outkast and Wu-Tang.
easily, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Um, don't be saying when I'm saying alright? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Michael Keaton. Does Keaton deserve Hall of Fame? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I really like Michael Keaton though.
Delroy Lindo.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Delroy Lindo is.
Let me look. You know, I'm not good with the names. Delroy Lindo. Oh, one name. Okay, okay. Okay, all right. Yep. I'm with that.
We gotta do
Oh,
Delroy
come on. Morgan motherfucking Freeman.
Freeman. Yeah, we got it.
Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
I was purposely not saying Samuel L. Jackson just because I feel like, duh.
All
Um,
right, we spent way too much time on this topic that was not even supposed to be this
a
long.
topic.
And we're running out of time, so let's get to our last topic.
All right.
Our last topic was you have a video for us to react to.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was like, wasn't this something she had? There it is.
Okay. I hope this video is not too long.
Y'all are not gonna believe this.
Oh,
Y'all are not gonna
it's a little long,
believe
but
this shit. My man just found out that I am no longer invited to his undergrad friend's wedding because we are not married. Now, we were sent to save the date for this wedding, and in fact have hung out with my man's friend and his fiance, both of whom he knows from undergrad, at least once a month since COVID, post COVID, since they moved to the same city that we live in. My man was originally asked to be a groomsman in the wedding until they decided that it would only be family included, which, understandable. The groom has 6 siblings. We got the save the date 12 months ago, and then an invite with both of our names on it 3 months ago. So you can imagine my man's surprise when he goes to brunch today with his friend and learns that he no longer has a +1, meaning I am no longer invited. But the reason is because we are not married, and every single person that was invited that is not married no longer has a +1. When asked why, the reasoning behind this is because the couple wants this to be a true celebration of love. And so anyone who is at this wedding must be married. Luckily, the wedding is in the town in which we all live, so there were no prepaid expenses. However, my man has not made up his mind as to whether or not he's going to go. To be honest, I could care less as to what he decides to do. But I would love to know, what would you do in this situation?
All right, so just so I understand, is this his best friend or just a friend? I didn't catch that part. You want to run the beginning back for just a second? Because it matters to my response. All right, all right. So we ain't best friends.
Well, it sounds like she did tell the story about how they spend time
They hung
together.
out at least once a month since COVID. Cool.
They've been,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm not going.
Oh, I agree. I was gonna say this whole I could care less about no, I care whether he goes or not. I was just uninvited to a wedding that I was invited to with him. No.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's
I'm
not
not
my
going.
family.
And that once a month shit is over.
Absolutely.
Cause like nigga, what do you mean? Like
Also, let's be real. Just say that, y'all ran out of funds and
you
you
said it
need to,
nicer than I was gonna say.
you need to reduce the head count. Just say that. Because it's honest. And then you don't have to do this shit because you're not married and you want to be surrounded by love. What are you talking about? You don't even, everybody's not even in a happy marriage. What are you saying? That's not what love, whatever. Yo, just,
I would totally be wishing divorce on everybody who was there.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's like,
I would be outside with a sign, like sign guy. Some shit
not,
like this. The nigga shit say, I hope y'all all get divorced.
it's just, and him,
Yeah, I didn't even know I had props ready.
and him over there. I said it before and I'll say it again. Loyalty is really important to me. And while I do think that there are extenuating circumstances to certain situations, this these people are not your family. So right off of that and the fact that, you're right, the person wasn't referred to as his best friend or whatever, like respectfully, sir should have just been like, nah, then we not going.
That's it.
If you not going, we not going.
That's it.
I don't. What is this? He's still trying to figure out what are you figuring out?
Yeah, I'm not going.
Because I'm pretty sure they're either engaged to be married or something like that.
Don't even matter.
Because after no, and I'm only saying that because I'm now trying to speak to the relationship of the couple and
But it don't
how
matter because even
where
if they're
they're at.
engaged, yeah, but it don't matter because even if they're engaged and getting married the day after this couple, they're not married, so they can't go.
No, but I'm talking about as far as how they make decisions as a couple. Because I could understand if like maybe they were a new couple or whatever, and
Well,
maybe it was
she said they knew each other since undergrad, but no, that
you're
was the
talking about
guy.
the friends. I'm just saying,
But think about it. COVID is now 5 years ago.
right? So they're in a long-term relationship,
Right.
and that's all I'm speaking to.
This ain't flavor of the week, my nigga. This is my
Right.
lady.
I'm that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to establish the fact that the couple seems to be in a serious relationship.
Yeah.
So to me, that decision was a no-brainer.
I'm not going. There's nothing to talk about.
I just didn't understand. I was like, so he's trying to figure it
And
out. And she's saying, if you don't care, girl, you should care.
going back to white Hall of Fame actors. In the words of Val Kilmer in Tombstone, I would go to Homeboy and say, it appears we must redefine the nature of our relationship.
Yeah.
That's what I would be telling my friend, like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
We boys or not? Like, what are you talking? I don't understand.
I told you I sat next to Val Kilmer at a restaurant once.
No,
I did. Brunch.
that's what's up.
Yeah. I just kept I didn't know it was Val Kilmer at the time. I don't know why my mind kept going to Christopher Walken, me and my friend that I was with.
Another
And
Hall of Fame actor.
yeah, easily. Just yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just feel like it's a no-brainer. We're not going. We're not going, and that's the end of that.
Nigga,
So
we not really that cool as I thought we were.
because I'm
In the
not a
words of
groomsman.
Joe Budden when he used to rap, I guess our bond wasn't as strong as I thought.
Right, and he's not even a groomsman anymore. If he was a groomsman, I would have been like, okay, I understand why he's trying to figure it out. But because you invest money and time into that, and if the wedding is now close, you've
But you
probably
kicked me out for
already
your siblings.
invested. Right. So what is there to think about? And she like I feel like she cares, but she didn't want to let on that she cares because that statement about I could care less about what he does. No, you do care because you got
And she said
uninvited
it
for
wrong.
something and he continued. I know. I couldn't care less, but I no girl. He shouldn't be going.
No,
That should have
I
been
agree.
an easy decision for him.
I agree.
I'm not go. We're not going.
And don't come to my house next month.
No,
And
don't.
we're not going to your house either.
Don't come back and try to tell us about the wedding later either. That we don't want to know. We're not
I'll see
interested.
you at our wedding.
Oh, that would have been a whole nother conversation because you want to invited me to your wedding. Why you think you come to mine?
Oh, I gotta invite you now to show you that this is true love.
No, you could watch the photos with everybody else when the people who were told to put their phones away didn't and posted it to the internet.
I would have went and did a couple photo shoot right after getting that information. Oh, word? You mean me and my girl that been together more than 5 years can't come because we not married and we're not in true love? Hold on 1 second.
I just the audacity of people, and that's why I'm like, I bet this is not even the reason why. First of all, the reason sounds stupid,
Should
but also
totally like. I don't know if you could even. Never mind. I can't say it. YouTube is gonna take it down. I can't.
off pod.
Yeah.
but
I'll tell you what.
but yeah, no, we're not going.
I would. Okay. I think I know how to word it. I would totally call the place where the wedding is and say something that would make everyone have to evacuate the building.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Now we're really getting canceled. Either that or there's going to be a knock at your door.
I didn't make any such call.
Right.
This is all hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying?
And now they're going to be like, remember that last one that just happened? Was it him?
They'll never know.
They're going to know.
They'll never know.
Well, yeah.
I'm about to say final thought.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that to the pod. It felt very much like an "Am I the asshole?" but not really. And I just, it's like I don't like this. I don't like
Right.
this. And they're not your friends. Like,
No.
no. But you know what? They always say that you want to see people's true colors, see them around a wedding or a funeral. So
Yeah.
brings out the worst in some people.
Another person I gotta nominate. You said funerals. It made me think of the end of Wedding Crashers. Will Ferrell.
Oh, Will Ferrell is a good one. I was also thinking, who's our guy from Succession? Kendall.
Nah, he can't be Hall of Fame. He's
You
come
don't
on.
think so? I mean, he's been crushing the game. Not yet.
The father.
Oh, I always forget his name.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know his name.
the
Yeah,
McDonald's voice.
if you say so.
He's the spokesperson for McDonald's. It's his
Oh
voice when you
well.
see McDonald's commercials.
Oh okay.
But
I don't
you probably don't make the connection because
because he's not saying fuck off.
right, and he's also like he can use his actual accent, his real accent in the McDonald's commercials. So so I don't think everyone makes the connection between
I mean, he's also been acting since like forever. I think him and Morgan Freeman started acting at the same time.
yeah. But I don't know why I can't think of his name. Logan. No.
Logan Roy, that's it.
Brian Cox is what I was trying to.
I'd like to also nominate Brian Michael Cox.
Absolutely.
Babyface.
Brandy.
Come on. Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah. All right. We got to go. We're over time. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being here. This has been Weeknights. We'll see you on Monday with some reviews.
Yeah. Lots of reviews on Monday
Be ready.
to talk about on Monday.
We're spoiling shit on Monday.
We're spoiling everything on Monday.
Goodbye.
Bye.